First family trip with our baby son. Laughter echoes with everyone. Holding hands while they some ways. In this magic summer haze.
Hello and welcome to Warp Zone. My name's Alize.
And my name is Jackie. Remember, if your friend identifies as a cat, for the love of God, please don't let it drive.
What the f?
You haven't seen it? There's a video online, and an officer stopped a car, and there's two passengers in it. The police asked the driver to show him the driving license, and the friend sit beside him said, "My friend identified as a cat." So the officer said, "So you identify your friend as a cat?" And he said, "Yes." And okay, so he doesn't have a license. He said, "Yes." And you're in trouble too because you let your cat drive.
Okay, no, I haven't seen that video. Interesting. As always, thank you for joining us as we bring you weekly entertainment and gaming news.
Yeah, let's go straight to small talk. How's that? What do you have, Alice?
So, Jackie, are you a big musical fan? Have you ever seen one of the Broadway shows?
Yeah, I actually seen quite a few Broadway shows. Even when I was in England, right? I went to see West End shows as well. Have you seen any?
No, I haven't seen any plays. I feel like I saw like a community center play, but I've never been to America. I haven't gone to the State Theater here in town, not for like a full play.
Oh, so why you choose this topic?
Because I wanted to hear about if you've been to plays. Like, what are the odds of me catching a good play on Broadway?
Oh, okay. Well, the thing is, even though in South Africa, I went to see, well, I didn't actually, but George went to see Mamma Mia in Johannesburg or Pretoria, I forgot where, but it's in a hotel. So yeah, he went to see Mamma Mia locally in South Africa, but according to him, it's not great. The production is really not great. The singing is not great. The choreography is not great. Everyone is like everywhere. It's not in sync when they dance. The acting from the main female actress, she was fine, but the rest of them are not great.
Oh, God.
If you're in the Mamma Mia musical, there's a lot of horny grandmother in the play because whenever there's someone come out without a shirt, they would just whistle and just like, woohoo, that kind of thing.
I think that's good fun then. That's fine. I was wondering what you were going to say, but okay.
No,
Yeah,
they didn't whip it out or something. They didn't do
yeah. No, them whistling is fine. It's just that it's good fun.
But there's another musical coming out in South Africa. We kind of want to see, which is Dear Evan Hansen. Me and Josh love Dear Evan Hansen. I bought the soundtrack a while back when it came out, and I love all the songs in Dear Evan Hansen. Obviously, we cannot go to the States to see the musical, but there's one coming. We may consider to see that one, but it depends.
That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen boards of like different plays that are going to be playing on, but I've never actually gone to one.
I think it would be a good experience just to experience what is a musical play like. But I can tell you some of my experience. I'm going to tell you my okay category first. So Mamma Mia and Queen of the Desert, Priscilla, is considered as okay. And I also saw The Phantom of the Opera in Canada and Cats in Canada as well. Phantom of the Opera is one of the first musical I ever seen in my life. It was phenomenal when I see it because it's my first musical. And there's a lot of scenes. It's very extraordinary with the setup and stuff. The Phantom of the Opera, the chandelier fall down from the ceiling, right? That scene was really nice. And the one where they do the canoe in the water, that one is so nice as well because it gives you an illusion that they're really paddling on the water, but it's actually on the stage. So it's really nice setup. I remember I saw Cats as well. Cats was okay for me. I still don't understand the story. Like, what is Cats about? I don't think anyone know what Cats about. If you know, that's crazy. You have a brain problem. So, I'm kidding. My top three musical. I give you top three musical or play. First one is Wicked. I first saw Wicked when I was in New York a while back, and Kristen Chenoweth was in it. So it's like one of the first cast member for Wicked. I saw two times when I was in New York. Both time I really, really love it. The setup was phenomenal. The story is crazily good. The cast obviously is very, very good because Kristen Chenoweth was in it and she was amazing. Music, oh my god, the music. The music, I listened to the soundtrack more than like 50 times. I would say 60 times. At least I'm still listening to it, even though right now. That's why I'm so looking forward to see the movie version of Wicked with Ariana Grande in it. I will listen to that soundtrack when it comes out like million times for sure. So yeah, Wicked would be my top best musical or play. And the second one is Cabaret. I saw Cabaret in London with Will Young in it. He was phenomenal in the musical play, and the play was really good as well. The last play I consider my top three is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I watch a lot of musical and play, right? Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is one of the best play. It's actually not one of the best. Yeah, Wicked is also good as well, but Harry Potter is really, really my top two or top one play I ever seen in my life. If I summarize what is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child like, it's like a play with magic in it. No, seriously, they do a lot of magic that you don't even know how to do it on the stage. You know, when you watch the Harry Potter movie in the movie theater, you know they put special effects, right? So you can trick people by using After Effects or special effects in the movie. But this play is in real life. They cannot put like special effects in front of you. They must be doing some tricks, right? So basically, it's watching a magic show. It is so good. What I enjoy the most is when you normally watch a play, you watch the stage and everything happen on the stage, right? But Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, actually, they use up the whole theater. So, for example, one since they used the time travel, I just spoiled it anyway. When when one of the characters used the time travel in the play, it gives the whole theater suddenly you feel like it's vibrate because they put the lights on 360 in the theater and you feel like the whole theater just shake when they use the time travel and suddenly you travel in time. You got the real experience in it. So they have one scene with Dementors fly around in the theater. You actually seen the movement of the Dementor. You know, it's kind of like cloth floating in the air, right? So they give you that softened cloth flying effects from the Dementors. And they're actually flying overhead on top of you in the theater. It's very nicely done. And there's some scenes you can see they swimming under the water and stuff like that. You can totally feel that in front of you. It's such a phenomenal play. And I was lucky enough that I watched the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child as a pre-show. So I actually watched the complete original play. For what I know, after a while actually, especially after they moved to New York in the Broadway, they cut the play into half. So what I mean is when I watched the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, it was actually two parts. So after one night I watched the first part, I need to come back another night to watch the second part. But even though first part also have the intermission, so you have a break in between. So the whole play, if you watch part one and part two, it's actually quite a lot of hours for that play. I don't know anything can top this, but this is one of the best play in the universe. And then, yeah, after they moved to New York, they combined two parts into one play. So I consider myself as really lucky that I actually got ticket to see the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child before I leave England.
Yeah.
That's my first top three play I ever seen.
Can you imagine how much they had to cut out to make it one thing if it would be like what, 6, 7 hours?
I would love to see the new edition of the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child play to see what they cut off and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I still think it's the phenomenal play, even though they put into one show, but I would still consider to see the new edition of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, just to see how they edit it. And I can tell you what's the worst musical I have ever seen.
Don't say Grease. Grease and West Side Story, the classics. I really want to see the classics.
That's a musical play called I Can't Sing. It's actually produced by Simon Cowell. You know Simon Cowell from the X Factor, American Idol.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, the Simon, yeah, the only Simon. Yeah.
So he produced a musical play in London called I Can Sing, right? So we watched that play. Oh my God, it's what I mean. The singing is phenomenal. She could really sing. Some people cannot really up the standard. Maybe it's their purpose, but I still they should find someone who could sing better to be in the show. I gotta tell you the ending because nobody got to see it. I don't think it's even showing right now. So the whole play is about this girl was nothing and she wanted to make it to talent show and sing, right? So the whole story is based on that. The freaking ending have a UFO suddenly drop down. And then, yeah, the whole play was so normal. And then the ending, there's an alien come down. And I forgot what is this about, but I remember the alien come down suddenly. It's like, what the hell? It's like someone put so much effort to the beginning and the middle part of the story, and suddenly they just got tired and they and just like, oh, why don't we throw an alien to end the story? It's like everyone just like, what is going on? So yeah, I consider I Can Sing is one of the worst. What me and George both agree the worst musical is Dirty Dancing.
Oh, damn.
George loved Dirty Dancing. Is considered one of the classic he likes as a movie. So we went to see Dirty Dancing musical. At that point, I haven't seen Dirty Dancing the movie at all, so I don't expect anything. And then when I go see, I was like, oh my God, this is so bad. I remember, especially on one scene in the play, this family went to a restaurant. So they sit down and then suddenly the light was off and then suddenly come back up and they finish eating. So I was just like, what is going on here? Why the cutscenes, even though on the stage there's a cutscene, the light was off and then come back on, they finish eating. I'm just like, why? It doesn't make sense. Why?
Why even set the table then?
Yeah. When we go back to watch the movie, they did exactly what the movie did. Like they sit down and then cut scenes and then they finish eating. But
Oh.
I'm like, why don't you edit that scenes to be more fluent? There's a lot of things. I watched the play and musical, and I'm just like, why don't you just edit this? You watch movie too, right? You watch musical too, right? Why you produce something this bad as
Wow.
a producer? Why?
Wow, Jackie.
I'm so passionate about this. I remember when I was in university, I took a MBA class, right? So my professor really impressed of what I did with the presentation, how I present the assignment and stuff like that. I remember one of my teachers invited me to another class to look at their presentation. And then at the end of the presentation, my professor what's my opinion of the presentation. And I remember I give them one piece of advice. I said to them, okay, you guys watch movies and you have your favorite movie and your worst movie you ever seen, right? And I told them, when you give a presentation, remember, don't do whatever you see in the movie would do, like give out a bad plot. Make the whole presentation fluent as a storytelling. Don't do whatever they do in the bad movie that you watch. Do what you see as a good movie. Do that. So you capture the audience attention and their interest to listen to what you said. I think that could apply in the musical as well. So yeah. That's my experience.
Interesting.
And you wonder why we're doing a bad podcast then? Screw you. No, I'm kidding.
Well, geez, Jackie. I guess let's get on with this format then. Can you give me some entertainment news, buddy?
Yes, for entertainment news. First, I want to talk about news about two theme parks. There is new information coming out regarding a new Epic Universe theme park in Orlando. On October 17, officials announced what we can expect to see at this new Epic Universe theme park. The park will be divided into 6 sections. They are Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, Celestial Park, Helios, and the Dark Universe of Universal's Monsters. I think you would be interested in the Super Nintendo world because last time when we talked about the Nintendo Museum, you want to see a lot of Zeldas, Kirby, and stuff like that. And you may find it in the Super Nintendo world, but it may also end up with more Mario and Luigi. But I think it's still fun to look at. So guests will have the option to choose between 3 to 4 or 5 days ticket, with only one of those days at Epic Universe, and the rest will be at Universal Studio Florida or Universal's Islands of Adventure. You can also add ticket to Volcano Bay Water Park for an additional cost. 3-day ticket will range from $352 to $521 depending on the dates that you go. This breaks down to about $118 to $174 per park per day. As expected, the park also used dynamic pricing, meaning prices may vary for extra charge on peak days. If you purchase bundle multi-day tickets with a stay at one of the Universal Orlando's 11 hotels, you can save up to $200 as part of their vacation package. Tickets and travel packages for the new theme park are already on sale, and if you are a Universal Orlando annual pass holder, you will be among the first to buy special price single-day ticket for Epic Universe. I think this is a very big deal for what they are doing for the Epic Universe, especially for gamers. I think will be attract a lot of gamers to go to this theme park. Another theme park we want to talk about is Disney. Disney just announced a new purchase option for guests. As you know, Disney theme parks are always packed, especially at popular attractions. Right now, guests can choose between 2 different options to cut their wait times: the Lightning Lane Single Pass and the Lightning Lane Multi Pass. So the Lightning Lane Single Pass let guests skip the line for one high-demand ride, and it has to be bought individually for those select attractions. Then there's the Lightning Lane Multi Pass, which costs about $32 per person. It gives access to multiple eligible rides throughout the day, but premium attractions are not included. You will also need to book return windows for this pass, meaning you cannot just hop into the Lightning lanes whenever you want. And this week, Disney announced they are adding a third option for guests, the Lightning Lane Premier Pass. This one lets you skip the lane for every available Lightning Lane ride with no need to reserve a time slot. You can get one guaranteed entry to each ride without waiting. So here's the price breakdown per park for the Premium Pass. Disney Annual Kingdom costs $129 to $199 plus tax. For the Epcot, $169 to $249 plus tax. Hollywood Studio costs $269 to $349 plus tax. Magic Kingdom costs $329 to $449 plus tax. And keep in mind, these prices are on top of your regular park ticket. And this pass is charged per guest, not per group. Also, this premium pass is not replacing the existing Lightning Lane pass. So let's say there's a regular park ticket costs about $119 per day. So if you add the premium pass around $455, you are looking at a total of $569 just for one day of magic in the Disney park.
Jesus fucking Christ. I still want to do it though.
Yeah, if I have the money. The third entertainment news I want to talk about is Andrew Garfield shared a heartfelt message with Elmo this week. On Friday, October 18th, Sesame Street posted a video of Andrew Garfield having a touching conversation with Elmo. In the video, Andrew and Elmo are sitting together on a stoop. Elmo asks Andrew how is he doing, and then follow up by asking what's on his mind. Andrew makes sure Elmo really wants to hear him out before opening up his story with his mom. He tells Elmo that he's been thinking about her and shared that she passed away not long ago. He admits that he misses her a lot. Elmo responds with a sympathy for Andrew's loss. Then Andrew says, It's okay to miss someone. Sadness is a gift. He explained that feeling sad is, in a way, a reminder of how deeply you love someone. Andrew reflects on all the cuddles and hugs he used to get from his mom and mentioned how strangely missing her makes him feel close to her again. He goes on to say that he's grateful for the memories of his mom and the joy she brought to him and everyone in the family. He adds, when I miss her, I remember it's because she made me so happy, so I can celebrate her and miss her at the same time. Before the clip ends, Andrew shares a little secret with Elmo that Elmo was actually his mom's favorite. Andrew's mom's Lynn passed away from pancreatic cancer in 2019. That was actually a really touching clip when I watched it. And speaking of passing, Liam Payne, one of the 5 members of the One Direction boy band, tragically passed away on October 17th. This incident took place at the Carter Hotel in Argentina. According to the Associated Press, Liam fell 3 floors from his hotel balcony. Before the fall, the hotel manager had reportedly called 911 to report that Liam was intoxicated and destroying his room. In the 911 call obtained by TMZ, hotel officials urgently request assistance, describing the guests as drunk with drugs and alcohol. The manager also told authorities they needed to send someone with urgency, expressing concern for the guest's safety. He said the guest was trashing the hotel room, and during the call, the manager also expressed concern for Liam's safety, and he could do something life-threatening because in Liam's room there's a balcony, and he also mentioned that hotel staff couldn't get access to that room. Sadly, by the time police arrived, Liam has already fallen from the balcony and was found lifeless on the ground below. On October 18th, Liam's father, Geoff Payne, flew to Argentina. He was seen outside the hotel, spending time with fans and observing a moment of silence in honor of his son. Local authorities confirmed that Geoff later went to the morgue to identify Liam's body and returned to the hotel to collect his personal belongings. Liam was not married but leaves behind his 7-year-old son, Bear Gray Payne, behind, whom he shares with British pop star Cheryl Crow. Liam passed away at the age of 31 years old. And that's my entertainment news for this week. So, newcomers next. Let's see, tell us what you have.
So, in newcomers gaming, what's been called the party of the year, Super Mario Jamboree, is getting raving reviews across the board from places like IGN, Games Hub, Screen Rant, God is a Geek. Although GameSpot did give it a 6 out of 10, it seems things are looking pretty positive. Have you played it, Jackie?
It's gonna be embarrassing. I got the game, but I haven't even opened it because of this damn Pokemon Unite.
Oh, Jackie. Well, when you do, let me know how it is. Well, speaking of Nintendo, the classic Nintendo N64 is getting a massive facelift with the Analog 3D, a 4K resolution console fully compatible with every N64 game, with 4 controller ports, region-free, and much like Jackie's toaster,
But
much like Jackie's toaster, the Analog 3D will be Wi-Fi and Bluetooth ready. In newcomers oh no section, as in these are things we're not too happy about, the latest firmware update for the Nintendo Switch version 19.0.0 has been causing some unexpected issues. Through Reddit posts, some unlucky Switch users are complaining of their system not going into sleep mode properly, remaining warm, and seeing quicker battery drainage when played handheld. This appears to be happening to all Switch models. Nintendo is yet to comment on the matter. Have you experienced any issues, Jackie? You have a Switch, an original Switch?
the thing is, for the first one you talk about is they don't go to sleep mode, right? When I play, because I play handheld, I always power off the console. Not power off, but press the top button, the sleep button,
Yeah.
instead of letting the timer go off and they go to sleep. So I always press the power button. Be honest with you, I don't know if my console is updated yet, but so far I don't have any issues at the moment, or I don't notice, because when my console put into sleep mode or power off, I always plug it in to charge. So I cannot tell you if there's any issues on my end here.
Well, that's good to report. At least you're not one of them Reddit people. No.
That's right.
So do you have any newcomers on your side, Jacko?
Oh my God, I have a lot with the TV and movies newcomer for this week. The first one I want to talk about is news and update for Tim Allen's new upcoming sitcom on ABC. There's a new comedy sitcom called Shifting Gears coming soon to ABC, with Tim Allen leading the cast in the show. Tim Allen plays a character named Matt. Kate Dennings, known as her role in Two Broke Girls, will co-star as Riley, which is Matt's daughter. The story revolves around Riley moving into her father's house with her kids, and they try to repair their strained father and daughter relationship. This week, it was also announced that Sean William Scott will join the show as a regular cast member. He will play a character named Gabriel, described as a family friend of both Matt and Riley, who works in the shop alongside with Matt. While the storyline for Gabriel's character hasn't been fully revealed yet, he is expected to play a key role in running the shop, likely clashing with Matt and possibly developing a romantic connection with Riley. The rest of the cast for Shifting Gears include Daryl Mitchell, Maxwell Simpkins, and Barrett McGonnis. Filming for Shifting Gears is set to begin in November, and the show was officially picked up to series in July. The next one I want to talk about is Stephen King's novel Fairy Tales got a new update. Previously, we heard that Stephen King's novel Fairy Tale was set to become a movie from Universal. However, this got to know that things have taken a different direction. A24 is now on board to turn Stephen King's Fairy Tale into an 10-episode TV series, with J.H. Wyman attached as the showrunner. Wyman is known for his work on other TV shows such as Fringe and Almost Human. Fairy Tale, which was published in 2022, the book clocked up 600 plus pages. Universal find it too challenging to condense the story into 2 films, leading them to drop the project. However, Peter Rice, now as an executive producer for the TV series, fell in love with the book after reading it and brought it over to A24 for development. The story follows a 17-year-old boy named Charlie who lost his mother at the age of 7. One day, Charlie meets a friend named Howard and begins working for him. After Howard's death, Charlie inherits a mysterious set of keys that open a door to a dangerous world where God and evil are at wars. Over time, Charlie realized that what happened in this other world could have devastating consequences for our world as well. If you are into Stephen King works, this show must be for you too. Ryan Seacrest regrets taking over Wheel of Fortune. Ryan Seacrest recently stepped in as the new host of Wheel of Fortune following the departure of longtime host Pat Sajak. However, reports suggest that Seacrest might be having second thought about taking on the role. Friends close to Ryan have revealed that he's questioning if accepting the hosting gig was the right move. One friend said Ryan is feeling intense pressure, worried that there's no way to win in this situation. Viewers have high expectations for Ryan as the new host, especially since Seacrest is earning $28 million a year, a staggering $13 million more than Sajak was making. Whilst Ryan debates give the show a 57% rating boost compared to the previous season, fans haven't been entirely won over just yet. Fans also voiced their concern after Ryan took over the show. He failed to mention Pat Sajak by name during the opening remarks. Others have also voiced concern about a lack of on-screen chemistry between Ryan and co-host Vanna White.
I have never seen The Wheel of Fortune.
It is one of those shows that you go home after work and before dinner you just want to watch something, and this is one of the show you want to watch, that kind of thing. In other news, cast of Stranger Things read the script for the last episode of the series. David Harbour, who plays Jim Hopper on Stranger Things, make an appearance on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast on Thursday, October 17. During the interview with host Josh Horowitz, David shared his deep connection to the series, saying he has strong opinions about it because of how close he feels to the project. He admitted that being so involved as an actor means he also knows the nuts and bolts of the show because he's also an actor in it. When it comes to a bad episode or season, he would feel mad at the show or the episode because David is very critical about the project. However, when the conversation shifted to season 5's final episode, episode 8, David called it the best episode they have ever made. According to him, during the roundtable reading of the script, halfway through it, people already starting to cry. Then about the last 20 minutes, everyone was crying uncontrollably. David reflected on the emotion weight of the show, pointing out that the young cast members particularly grew up on set. When Stranger Things began, Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp was only 11 years old, Finn Wolfhard was 12, Gaten Matarazzo was 13, and Caleb McLaughlin was 14 years old. And now they are like 20 to 23 years old. To the series have been a significant part of their life and childhood. Netflix has not announced the premiere date for season 5 yet, nor the plot, but first 4 seasons of Stranger Things are currently streaming on Netflix. Godzilla Minus One will be released in theater November 1st. This re-release will include 30 minutes of exclusive bonus for the franchise's 70th anniversary. Daredevil Born Again will officially premiere on March 4th on Disney+. For Us Season 2 officially begin filming in November, and you can now stream Season 1 on Prime Video. Avengers Doomsday will officially begin filming in spring, which will be premiered in theater on May 2026. What's on right now in terms of teaser, we have NYCC happening last week. They put on Megan 2.0 teaser on the screen. This 2.0 will be in theaters in June 27, 2025. First teaser for SpongeBob Stop Motion Christmas Special is out. This special will premiere in December and you can stream it on Paramount+. Also during the NYCC, they bring out the teaser for Season 2 of The Walking Dead Dead City. The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol Season 2 will drop on October 20th on AMC and AMC+. Season 2 will pick up right where Season 1 left. For trailer, we got The Monkey. First trailer is out. It will be in theater February 21st, 2025. The official trailer for the new HBO original series Dawn Prophecy is out. It will be premiered November 17 on Max. Bird official trailer is out. It will be in theater November 8, 2024. The Legend of Ochi first trailer is out. I saw the trailer is very good. It looks very good. If you haven't seen it, go have a look. Carry On first trailer is out. You can stream on Netflix on December 13, 2024 this year. And yes, it looks like a Christmas movie with Taron Egerton, Jason Bateman, and Denali Dadwiner are in it. The Electric Stage first trailer is out, starring Millie Bobby Brown, Chris Pratt, Ki Hoon Kwan, Anthony Mackie, and Stanley Tucci. It will be premiered March 14 on Netflix. This is a very interesting trailer for me. It's about some robot and human trying to get along in some way, but some robot apparently got pushed by the human. You expect there's a lot of special effects or animation, not animation, but 3D animation in it. Goosebumps The Vanishing trailer is out. Zach Morris, Miles McKinnon, David Schwimmer, and Isa Briones are in it. Movie will be premiering January 10th on Disney Plus and Hulu for the Halloween festival. In movie theater, we have Gladiator 2 and Smile 2 are on right now. Video on demand, we have Alien Romulus, The Raw Robot, Stream, The Falling Star, Reagan, Batman, Lee, and Transformers 1. On Amazon Prime, we have The Brothers, The Yin Yang Master Zero, The Park Maniac, The Devil's Hour Season 2. Netflix, we have a new Sing short film titled Sing Thriller. It's on right now, starring Matthew McConaughey, Tori Kelly, Nick Kroll, Scarlett Johansson, Taron Egerton, and Gareth Jennings are all reprising their roles. Don't Move, The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3, Join or Die, Gundam Requiem for Vengeance are also on Netflix right now. On Hulu, you can watch The Three Musketeers Part 2 Milady, Family Guy Halloween Special. On Paramount Plus, you can watch Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1, Elspeth Season 2, and Ghost Season 4 are also on Paramount Plus. On HBO Max, they have Alice's favorite, Maxine, and they also have Louder, the soundtrack of change. Others, we have The Curse of the Necklace on Tubi, and Lego Marvel Avengers Mission Demolition on Disney Plus. And that's my newcomers for this week. Next, we're gonna have gaming news, and back to you, Alice.
Thank you, Jack. Okay, gaming news. Gamescom Asia was this past weekend, October 17th to October 20th. With over 40,000 visitors and 150 exhibitors, Gamescom Asia's media partners VGC covered the event from Singapore, and it was quite the event with everything you'd expect from AAA games, indie titles to cosplay. So a full Gamescom, exactly what you'd expect. Bandai Namco has begun cutting its workforce after the cancellation of several titles due to the lackluster demand. I swear, every episode there's something about people losing their jobs. Bandai Namco cannot outright lay off the employees, but is reportedly using the Japanese approach of oidashibeya to indirectly force people out, according to the article on NintendoWire.com. Bandai Namco has issued a statement, quote, "Our decisions to discontinue games are based on comprehensive assessments of the situation." This was from a Bandai Namco representative to Bloomberg. Some employees may need to wait a certain amount of time before they are assigned their next project, but we do move forward with assignments as new projects emerge. There is no organization like Oidashibeya at Bandai Namco Studios designed to pressure people to leave voluntarily. An article on IGN by Wesley Yinpool covers how authorities in Kuwait have blocked the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 just days before it was due to launch. They were provided a statement by a spokesperson for Activision saying, quote, "Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has not been approved for release in Kuwait. At this time, the title will not be available for release in the region. As a result, all pre-orders in Kuwait will be cancelled and refunded to the original point of purchase. We remain hopeful that local authorities will reconsider and allow players in Kuwait to enjoy this all-new experience in the Black Ops series." Just if you didn't know, Black Ops 6 is set in the 90s amid the Gulf War, which kicked off when Iraq invaded Kuwait on August 2nd, 1990. Though they don't say it, it probably has something to do with that. In lighter news, any Yu-Gi-Oh fans will be happy to hear that Yu-Gi-Oh's Early Days collection will be releasing February 27th, 2025 on Switch and PC Steam. Games added are Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Souls, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction. The classic ones, none of the ones I played, but it is what it is. Early this month, Nintendo announced that they would be running playtests for a new online subscription service, and the playtest has finally gone live. The game is actually a Minecraft-like MMO, which is a mass multiplayer online game. where players team up to develop a massive world using their creativity, farming resources, using beacons to purify the land from rot or whatever. We can actually look forward to some gameplay coming soon on YouTube or whatever. Playtesters will be able to release some footage eventually. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will be coming to PC January 30th, 2025. Though no new content has been announced for the games, everything post-launch, so costumes, photo mode, that'll all be something to still look forward to on the PC, and of course your PC's graphics, which I know you've put a lot of money into it. Speaking of hit games, the master disc for Black Myth Wukong is ready, so the physical PS5 disc should be available soon. And finally, Sega is taking a page out of Nintendo's playbook and launching a retail store in Tokyo, Japan, and in the same building as a Nintendo store. So clearly, the Nintendo retail stores have indeed been successful, and I guess I can see the cause of envy there.
That's very good. I would say that's a really good report. I'm really impressed by the report this week. Next, I would say gonna talk about topic of the week, and we're gonna carry on the segment.
Oh shit, I am. I am gonna do that.
So what's happening this week?
So this week we'll be heading over to the Xbox Partner Preview Zone. For those of you who don't know, the Xbox Partner Preview is a digital event where Microsoft showcases upcoming games from third-party developers. It features trailers and announcements for games across different genres, focusing on titles coming to the Xbox platforms and services like Game Pass and PC and Steam and things like that. It's not the biggest deal in gaming, but it is one of the big events where a lot of games are announced and where we can see development in games that they previously showed at more commonly known events that aren't specific to a specific platform. For instance, like a huge expo where all of them are competing to show something cool. Now, this is just for them, the things that they're already talking about, or some new things and surprises. This time we got to look at 15 games, including our first look at gameplay for Alan Wake 2. Phasmophobia will be coming to Xbox October 29th, so that's the end of this year. And Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza got a new trailer showing off the naval battle system. So for those of you who are looking forward to fighting with your ship and getting onto another ship, that trailer is out, and you can see the entire showcase as well. So the other games that were announced, there was Animal Well, which is a mystery 2D platformer. It looks kind of trippy. It's got this dark aesthetic to it. I think the story was something like all shadows and all animals have shadows. So it's supposed to be kind of look like everything's animal based, and some of the animals look like shadow monsters of bunnies or whatever, or crocodiles or something like that. There's also Blind Fire, which is a first-person shooter where all the areas are dark and inky, so it's supposed to be like shit hard to see until you see someone's color or something. There's Chronos, The New Dawn, which is a survival horror by the Bloomer game. The game itself will take place in the 1980s, communist Poland, a futuristic wasteland following a pandemic known as the Change. So this shit look crazy, my guy. This shit look crazy.
You like it, eh?
Yeah, no, like the trailer looked good. The synopsis sounds kind of crazy. Like you look and you're like, damn, what's happening here now? There were some games like that. I mean, look, I'm not too interested in Blind Fire because I don't play first-person shooters. They make my eyes hurt. I need my glasses, and I hate my glasses, man. For all those anime fans, there was Eden Zero, a third-person action game based on the anime and manga with the same name. So if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you're like me and you just know it's an anime game. So it's probably going to cost like 1.6
Oh,
in rands. You know how fucking
yes.
games are.
Yeah, I know.
Eternal Strands is a new action RPG from a team of developers who worked on Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed, and more. There will be a unique magic system an in-depth crafting system, big bosses that you can actually climb in battle. It will be available on Game Pass as soon as it launches, which is sometime in 2025. But I think Xbox is trying to push it. It looks pretty good. It looks like the developers are trying to make something very unique. For those of you who like Control, there's FBC Firebreak. It's a new shooter spin-off of Control where you are placed in the ranks of a Federal Bureau of Control and take on the horrors of the oldest house. Anyone can tell me what the oldest house? Please hit us up on at WTWZ Podcast. We're on the app formerly known as Twitter. The Legend of Babu is an action-adventure set across a magical island featuring a big fluffy dog. You play as a human though, but you have a big fluffy dog.
Yay.
We got the world premiere for Mistful Hunter, a Souls-like game with an extraction action system. And then something I kind of look forward to. Mouse PI for Hire is a first-person shooter in an old-school cartoon style. This shit looks like fire. This shit looks crazy. It looks like if Mickey Mouse was given a gun, like he's a detective and he's like, "This is a good day to be a mouse." Pop, 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 just shooting people. Pop, pop. I don't know. It looks kind of fun. So they did say Subnautica 2 will be getting an early release for Xbox and PC when it does come out. And yeah, Wheel World, formerly known as Ghost Bike, got a new trailer. And finally, Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, received a new trailer. It is a dark fantasy storyline set in the Ming Dynasty. And that's that.
Good job, man. Thank you, Alice. That's a very nice report.
How about you hit me with that funky music, Jackie?
Music news this week, I'm gonna bring you James Blunt's got a name change thanks to the UK chart. Previously, James Blunt posted on social media that if the 20th anniversary release of his album Back to Benham hit #1 on the UK charts, he would legally change his name to whatever the most liked suggestion on Twitter. Fans quickly jump on the fun, and the top voted name is Blunty My Blunt Face.
Oh, God.
So fast forward to the deadline. Charlie XCX Brett remix album, Brett and his completely different but also still Brett, claiming the top spot on the UK chart. This is Charlie XCX's second #1 record, make it to the chart. So what's that mean is James Blunt doesn't need to change his name after all. On the same day, James Blunt shared a video on social media which he's informed on the phone that he missed his top spot on the charts while his manager sounded disappointed over the phone, but the singer himself was jumping up and down on the sofa celebrating the fact that he could keep his original name. So that's kind of fun. Olivia Rodrigo accidentally asked siblings to kiss during her concert. Olivia Rodrigo's concert, Guts World Tour, is famous for its Guts Cam. It's kind of like what they do in the basketball game where they put the camera on the couple and the crowd encourages them to kiss on the big screen. During her Sydney concert on October 17, the Guts Cam zoomed in on a young pair in the audience. Olivia noticed them on the screen and said, "You guys are so cute." Then she asked them to kiss for the cam, but things got awkward when the guy quickly explained that she's actually his sister standing beside him. Then Olivia quickly called it off and said, never mind, scrap that, apologize and keep the concert going. Yeah, you never know who's the cam pointed to the audience. Sometimes it could be sibling and they cannot kiss. I mean, they can, but not that way.
No.
Next is Nick Jonas sprints off stage during his concert. The Jonas Brothers was performing in the Czech Republic on Tuesday nights, October 15. In the middle of the concert, Nick Jonas suddenly noticed a red laser pointed at his forehead. He panicked and sprinted off the stage to take cover. It was clear that Nick didn't think it was some kind of prank, and honestly, no one should be doing that anywhere. After Nick left the stage, the other two Jonas Brothers followed him shortly after. A few minutes later, the band returned to the stage to finish off the show without further issues. The Jonas Brothers wrapped up their 5 albums one night tour in Poland not long after this incident. You know who make all the men want to speak Spanish? And yes, that's Shakira. On October 18th, Shakira revealed that she is expanding her North American tour from arenas to stadiums due to the high demand for tickets. The date of her concert will also be shifted to May 2025 after her Latin American tour ends. She thanks fans for their understanding and all the support they give her, and the new date has been posted on Monday, October 21st. Her tour will cover Charlotte, East Rutherford, Montreal, Detroit, Toronto, Boston, Washington, Orlando, Miami, San Antonio, Phoenix, San Diego, Las Vegas, San Francisco, and more. You can go to Shakira.com pre-sale access to take it for the news dates. Jimmy Fallon will have a holiday album coming soon, the album titled Holiday Seasoning. The tracklist has been reviewed and it features a lot of collaborations including Jonas Brothers, Meghan Trainor, Justin Timberlake, Ariana Grande, Megan Thee Stallion, Weird Al, Will Ferrell, Chelsea Handler, Dolly Parton, and more. The album contains a total of 16 tracks and it will be available on November 1st. New music this week for singles we have Deceased by Lady Gaga, APT by Rosie and Bruno Mars, Fantasy by Jade, Holidays by Conan Gray, Smoke by Ari Nanos, UFO by Five, Perfect Stranger by FKA Twins, Trust by Rebecca Black and She's Back, I Hate Your Ex-Girlfriend by Banks and Doechii, Freedom of the Night by Sophie Ellis Bextor. New albums we have Tension 2 by Kylie Minogue, The Secret of Ux Deluxe by Gracie Abrams, The Gift of Love by Jennifer Hudson, Every Night Fantasy Yippee by Omar Ruberg, Lifestyle by Yet, Falling by One Impact, and Godspeed by The Black Madonna. And that's my music news for this week. Next, we're going to tell you rapid fire and we're going to tell you all the discount and DLC and news.
All right, let's get it.
For discount from Games Planet, we have Mega Man franchise on sale. And we also have Konichu Gemi, Path of the Godness for Steam is $35.99. From Humble, we have Tower Unite for Steam with 5 more games is $12 on Humble MacCap Multiplayer Bundle. On Greenman Gaming, we have Max for $4.99. Gods Will Be Watching Special Edition for $3.99. Sonic Komi for $10.49. From Steam, we have NBA 2K25. Got a Spotlight deal. You can save up for 30% on that. Total Conflicts Resistance for $22.49 or 202 Rand 50 cents. Dramatical Murder for $11.99 or 111 Rand. The Messenger for $3.99 or 37 Rand. Wayfinder is $22.49 or 207 Rand. From PlayStation Network, we have Hades for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 for $9.99. Nintendo eShop, we have Valkyria Chronicles for $4.99 on US eShop. And Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom Prince Edition for $9.59 via US eShop.
Naruto, the complete series, Blu-ray limited edition up for pre-order at Group for $199.96 with code sign up 20. Crunchyroll Store $249.99. Pre-order price on the Hobbit Deluxe Illustration Edition just dropped to an all-time low. Grab it for $131.51 at 33% off. Never on Steam is $16.73 or 317 Rand 10 cents on 2Game with code 7 off. Streets of Rage 4 Anniversary Edition is $24.53 on Amazon. Being Home Alone with You is Worse Than Death, $21.76 via VGP. Dig VR is answering the call to allow players more time to fight crime on the streets of Gotham, shifting gears to November 14th release date. Pre-order now at a 25% discount. Dig VR is answering the call to allow players more time to fight crime on the streets of Gotham, shifting gears to a November 14th release date. Pre-order now for a 25% discount on the MetaQuest store. Yakuza 6 PS4 is $10.86 US dollars. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus Premium Physical Edition PS4 is $14.99 at Best Buy. From our free section, Super Mario Party Jamboree icons are available now. Wave 1 available October 16th to October 23rd. Wave 2 available October 23rd to October 30th. Wave 3 available October 30th to November 6th. Wave 4 available November 6th to November 11th. Check Nintendo Switch Online. Temtem Swarm is launching into early access November 13th. Our Bullet Heaven game is preparing for takeoff. It won't even be a splurge because it will go for $9.99. If you have Nintendo Switch Online members, you can play this trio of titles for free with game trials starting on Wednesday, October 23rd. That's Minecraft Dungeons, A Little to the Left, First to Golf. And then for DLC and subscriptions, we have Astro Bot, new speedrun levels and special bots, free DLC starting out tomorrow. October 17th, Building Speed. October 24th, Let It Slide. October 31st, Spring Loaded Run. November 7th, Helium Heights. November 14th, Rising Heat. On US PlayStation Plus Extra, October titles are available. There's Dead Space 2, 2 Point Campus, The Dark Pictures Anthology, The Devil in Me, Gris, Return to Monkey Island, Ghostbusters, Spirits Unleashed, Firefighting Simulator The Squad, Overpass 2, Tour de France 2023, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and with PlayStation Plus Premium, there's The Lost Clockwinder PSVR 2, Dino Crisis PS1, Siren PS2, and R-Type Dimensions EX PS4. Plucky Squire Land's new update on the Switch. You can find the full patch notes on NintendoLife.com. New DLC is available for Funko Fusion. There's Sam Wukong characters free, BTTF outfits pack is free, Bob Ross characters that's $5. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom version 1.0.2 released on October 20th. It's fixed an issue where an invisible wall at the entrance of Gordon City would impede progress during main quest at Elden Volcano. Fixed an issue at a particular location where the player could target empty space, then bind to that target and pull it in a way that would impede progress. Fix various issues to create a smoother gaming experience. And Vampire Survivors is getting Castlevania themed DLC later this month. The pack, described as the game's biggest yet, includes more than 20 characters, 40 weapons, and 30 music tracks on a new map.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that sounds deep. Alan Wake 2 Anniversary Update detailed, so options to invert the X-axis, DualSense gyro aiming, DualSense haptic support for healing items, throwables, gameplay assist options, quick turn, autocomplete QTE, button tapping to single tap, weapon charging with taps, healing items with taps, light shifters with taps, player invulnerability, player immortality, one-shot kill, infinite ammo, infinite flashlight batteries.
Ooh, that's a lot.
What are your goddamn final thoughts, you beautiful son of a bitch?
This week, I want to say thank you for our friends Yessi for listening to our podcast every single week. And I also want to say good job on Alice. Really impressed with this episode with his report. And 2 pieces of advice. If you are dating a twins, make sure you check before you go for a second base to make sure that's the one you are dating. And lastly, remember, don't show your true colors on your first date. Wait until the second date.
Oh, Jackie. Well, people are people, so let's treat them like it. Unless they are bastards, in which case then treat them like that, I guess. Thank you to everyone and anyone who listened to us this far and even gave us 5 seconds of their time. We truly appreciate all the support and it means the world to us. If you ever want to reach out to us, once again, you can reach us on the app formerly known as Twitter on WTWZ Podcast. Yeah, give us ideas for topics. Tell us we should, do better. Let us know which bridges we can jump off of. And yeah, I gotta go switch on my fridge.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Every time's gonna make me what you want. Burning time's gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Oh. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Cutting down's gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Oh.